There are currently 30 franchises in the NBA, and only a few have experienced such success as the Golden State Warriors have. This is truly a golden team, as they dominated the NBA for 5 years straight, winning 3 rings during this period, breaking the Chicago Bulls record for most wins in a season, along with having one of the most stacked rosters ever. The Warriors also gained a lot of new supporters, which formed one of the biggest fan bases in the modern NBA era. But what happened after Golden State's fall from the NBA's top spot in the 2019 finals? One of the biggest fan bases in the modern NBA was divided into 2 parts. One side has completely turned their backs on Golden State when their losing streak began, whereas the other side are true Warriors fans who are loyal to the Golden franchise up to this day, despite all the negativity and aura of disbelief around the current team. We are still a few months into the current 2021 NBA season, and with Steph Curry's return, one can easily say that the Golden State Warriors are one of the deepest teams around. Let's dive into this, and I will give you several reasons why this is true. But before that, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that notification bell to get updates on our latest NBA content. Let's keep rolling. What is the very first reason why Golden State is such a deep team? Short answer is Steph. Long answer is Stephen Curry. Jokes aside, this man is leading the Warriors to the playoffs this year, putting up numbers which are very close to his unanimous MVP year. Let's see the stats. At the moment, Stephen Curry averages 29.7 points, along with 5.5 rebounds and 6.3 assists per game, which is often a key factor in most of Golden State's wins. Sometimes Curry enters the demigod state and completely takes matters into his own hands, scoring incredible numbers like he did playing against Portland and Dallas earlier this season, where he put up 62 and 57 points respectively to get his team a win. In other words, Steph Curry brings his best to help his team get a victory, to prove all the doubters wrong, and once again make the Warriors a top-tier competitor. Curry is actually playing an even bigger role in the team's recent success, and if you want to discover that topic further, make sure to watch my Why Stephen Curry Might Be the Greatest Point Guard of All Time video. But the team can't rely only on one superstar, and the Warriors don't have to, as Golden State has a lot of other great players who can step their game up when it's needed. Andrew Wiggins is one of the names to come to mind when we talk about Golden State's depth. He has been a much better shooter and scorer this season, and he's established himself as a defensive beast in recent matchups. In fact, he currently has the most blocks of any non-center in the league. Golden State fans even started to call him Poutine Pippen because of his incredible defensive skills. He fits well, though, because he can do nearly everything on offense decently, but doesn't complain if he doesn't get touches. He can drive and dish, he can keep the ball moving if there's a better shot, he can run semi-point if needed, most importantly, as was shown versus the Pistons, he can turn it on and get himself 10 points real quick. Another player, veteran Golden State Warrior Draymond Green, is leading the team in assists with 8.6, rebounds with 6.1, and steals with 1.4 per game. Green continues to be one of the pillars of the team, and we'll cover that a bit later in this video. Kevin Looney is another success story of the Warriors' player development. He doesn't put up insane numbers and stuff the stat sheet, but he has a stellar basketball IQ, rarely makes mistakes, and has insanely clutch rebounds and defensive plays. The fresh blood, the future and all-time greats in the making, are the third reason why Golden State is one of the deepest teams around. Let's start with the most interesting player, James Wiseman, the man who was in the Warriors' scope during last year. Wiseman is all but destined to take a big part in Golden State's comeback to the NBA title picture. In my Why James Wiseman Should Win Rookie of the Year video, I gave you my opinion on this very promising young man and why he is one of the main reasons why the Warriors are climbing the rankings at the moment. As I had stated, he is the prototype for the modern NBA big man. He simply can do it all: shooting, dunking, making tough layups, and rebounding, along with his tremendous 7-foot height. Simply put, he is a force to be reckoned with. Also, James is a very wise man. pun intended, when it comes to basketball IQ, which is one of his main assets right now. The other important contributor is Eric Pascal, who played very well last year in the absence of the Warriors superstars. Although the team was essentially out of it, Eric proved he could be valuable. Currently, he consistently puts up 10 points per game, sitting in 5th place of the Warriors' top scorers. Reason number 4 is a very strong veteran core in Klay Thompson, who will definitely return next year, Draymond Green, and once again, Steph Curry. Those three certainly know the taste of winning it all, having 5 finals appearances and taking the prize 3 times during this period. They know the formula of getting the NBA crown, and their veteran presence and experience will definitely help the Warriors build a legendary team and get to the top once again. Draymond Green is a great mentor for the future All-Star James Wiseman and will certainly help him to shape and establish his play style. Having a strong veteran core is great for a team, but having a legendary all-star veteran core is even better. Klay and Curry, the Splash Brothers, are the 2 best shooters in NBA history, while Draymond Green is the defensive master and enforcer. This is one of the most decorated trios in NBA history, without even mentioning the 4th part of that puzzle. That part is a coach, Steve Kerr. He is the 5th reason why the current Warriors team has great depth to it. He keeps the whole system going and well-oiled. Kerr is a glue who brings them all together and gives the team's players space to thrive. Kerr's secret weapon is his actual experience as a basketball player. He was a part of the 3-peat Chicago Bulls teams where he displayed his long range and wing shooting skills, along with his win in the 3-point shootout at the 1997 All-Star Game. You can definitely see that this man saw a lot of potential in long-range-oriented offense, which was under the radars of most NBA teams back in the days. And Kerr certainly brought his secret plan to life in the most perfect way. There's no doubt about it. The coach is the spine of a team, and with Steve as their mentor, Golden State is a championship contender for many years to come. Professionals like Kerr turn coal into diamond, and he is about to prove it once more with young, high-potential players, which are a large part of the current Warriors roster. The 6th part of the Warriors' depth is the bench. Kent Bazemore is a solid role player who maintains fast pace created by starters and greatly helps the team to thrive. Kelly Oubre Jr. is a streaky shooter who sadly lost his groove in recent months, but will surely come back as an offensive engine of the Warriors. Brad Wanamaker is also a great 3-point scorer who last year led the league in catch-and-shoot 3-pointers percentage with 51.1% and in free throw percentage with 92.5%. Also, Brad Steadymaker is a great defensive asset to the team, yet his main problem is a lack of passing on the fast breaks. Overall, Golden State has a solid bench. Considering all those pieces, the Warriors have one of the deepest teams to date, and it's genuinely scary what this team is capable of after Klay Thompson's return. What are your thoughts? What do you think is the best move to make for Golden State in order to win the NBA title? Tell us what you think in the comments down below, and make sure to leave a like on this video and hit that subscribe button to catch up with the best NBA content. If you liked this video, make sure to watch my other video on whether the Golden State Warriors are secretly creating another dynasty. Thanks for watching.